Assalamu alaikum students of class 7. Hope you all are fine. Today is Tuesday, 9th of June. As you all know, we have started chapter number 6, that is Introduction to HTML. And in previous lecture, we have learned what is an HTML. It is a markup language. We use HTML to develop web pages. Some important points that we have learned in HTML is that it is not a programming language. It is not case sensitive. Means you can write the code in lower case or in upper case. It consists of markup tags. We can create the code by using simple text files. And the code is saved with the help of .html or htm. Today we will learn about HTML editors. There are several types of HTML editors, but two main editors are text editor and WYSIWYG editor. In this book, we will be using text editor to write down code for HTML. First, we will do reading from book and then I will show you how you can write the code using text editor and view it using web browser. Page number 62, chapter number 6, class 7. Students, WYSIWYG is a JavaScript editor. It stands for what you see is what you get. This type of HTML editor is used to create a web page without the use of HTML tags. Now, what are tags? In next lecture, we will learn what are HTML tags. But WYSIWYG editor is without of tags. Means we create web page using HTML without tags. The content displayed on the editing phase closely resemble the final web page. Means the code that you write in this editor is very similar to the final result. MS, Front Page and Adobe Dreamweaver are examples of WYSIWYG editor. As I told you, in this chapter, we will use text editor. What is text editor? To work with the text editor, you must know how to write HTML tags that are used for creating a web page. Notepad and WordPad are examples of a text editor. Students, simple Notepad that you have in your computer. By using it, we will write our code, and that is called text editor. Similarly, WordPad is also an example of text editor. You can create a web page using a text editor by following a few steps. Now we will see how you can open Notepad. First step is click on the Start button. All programs, accessories, Notepad. I hope all of you know how to open Notepad. The Notepad window appears. Then you will write down the HTML code. This is a sample code. You will learn how to write an HTML code later in this chapter. Figure 6.1. Using Notepad as text editor. This is how the HTML code looks like. Later in this chapter, we will learn and I will show you how you can write your code and create your web page. After writing the code, click on the File menu, Save As option. Save As dialog box appears. Save the file with any name and .html or .htm extension. Means, students, you will write down the file name with .html extension and save it. Figure 6.2. Save as dialog box. .html. After writing the HTML code in Notepad and saving it with .html extension, you can view your HTML document using any web browser like Google, Mozilla Firefox, Internet Explorer. You can use any web browser, say Internet Explorer, Netscape Navigation to view an HTML document. You need to follow the steps given below. Click on the File menu of the Internet Explorer window, Open option. Open dialog box appear. Figure 6.4. Opening an HTML file using a web browser. Use Browse option to locate the HTML file that you have saved with .html extension. After selecting that, click on OK. The output appears in the form of web page. Here you will write down the name or browse the file that you have saved. Figure 6.4. Figure 6.5 is showing you your web page. Now I will show you how you can do that practical. Students, first you will open your Notepad and write down any small code Suppose I have written this code. Then I will save it. With .html extension. After that, I will open any web browser to view my web page. I am using Internet Explorer as web browser. Then I will click on File. In File, I will select Open. Then I will browse my file that I have saved by clicking on the Browse option. My file name is. After selecting this, I will click on Open. This is my first web page. Practice this at home, and if you have any difficulty, do let me know.